Welcome to Studio 1615. This is episode 19 of American Podcast Federation. My name is Ted the Ranger Irvin, and next to me I have Fred the Destroyer. Not replacing, temporary for Lee Botfield. We will get to that. Fred, making his way down the ring, Matt Boyd. I'd like to welcome our fans. Fred on commentary with me on this episode. A veteran, as we'd like. Yes, I understand. And now making his way down the ring right now, Osiris. He quite is on a winning streak, Fred. Bell single, or ref begins, and Osiris with the push-off, empowering out Matt Boyd, and a fireman's carry to Osiris. Oh, and an uppercut, and tossing Osiris, and jabs, and a jawbreaker to Matt Boyd, and forearms, and knee to the back of the spine. You put it correct there, Fred. He is stomping seriously into Matt Boyd's chest. And Matt Boyd gets up. Irish whipping into the ropes. That is the correct word I would use on that forearm there. Oh, and an uppercut. And a jawbreaker to Osiris. And stomping on the chest of Osiris. And lifting up. And Osiris with the reversal. Correct, Fred. I agree with that totally. And lifting up. Oh, and a forearm shots. Oh, and a jawbreaker to Matt Boyd. Yes, indeed, a former prestigious champion. And lifting up Osiris, or Matt Boyd, and turning. Oh, what a move to Matt Boyd. And pin goes for the pinfall. And a kick out. What endurance indeed, Fred. Irish whipping Osiris over the ropes. He does, in fact, keep on the ring. And gets back in the ring. And scoop slam to Matt Boyd. And a vicious belly-to-belly to Matt Boyd. Working on the knee. Correct, Fred. I don't know what he is doing, Fred. Oh, vicious shots to the forehead. And goes for the pinfall. And a kick out at 2. And elbows to the forehead. Irish whipping him in the turnbuckle. And lawn darting him into the ring post. Correct, Fred. I could not have made it better myself. What a move Matt Boyd just pulled out. A little bit showboating. Oh, and a leg drop to Osiris. Over the top rope goes Osiris and still holding on. But Matt Boyd in between the ropes. Reverse DDT to Osiris through the middle rope. Goes for the pinfall. And Osiris kicks out. And the kick to the back. The bottom end anaconda to Osiris. Can Osiris get to the ropes? Or is he gets to the bottom rope? I don't know how much pain that took Fred, but it took a toll out of Osiris as Matt Boyd is in control of this match. Looking for his Death Star powerbomb. He goes for the pin. Oh, barely. Matt Boyd almost won this match. He's Correct. That close. And a suplex to Osiris. And kick in the back. More vicious shots to the chest. And the snapmare. And Osiris powering out. Got shots. And Osiris face to face. And a snapmare to Matt Boyd. And an elbow to Osiris. And a drop kick to Osiris. And a kick to the head. And now Matt Boyd in control of this matchup. I agree with you. This is where action is, Fred. Stomping the chest of Osiris. Both men wanting to be the next prestigious champion, showing American APF executives what they have. And a clothesline into the turnbuckle to Osiris. And a jawbreaker to Osiris, laying Osiris out. I agree, I thought he should have gone for the pinfall, but he does not. He picks up Osiris. Oh, goes for the bottom end anaconda. And he gets to the bottom rope and breaks and both men on their feet, the forearms. And another jawbreaker to Osiris. Indeed, Fred, needs to go for the pin. Setting him up, most likely for another Death Star powerbomb. And he is up for the Death Star. Oh. And will he put him away? And Matt Boyd beats Osiris with the Death Star powerbomb. And Matt Boyd putting out his hand. And Osiris. No respect to Matt Boyd. Why would Matt Boyd think that our Satanist cult leader would want to be friends with anyone? And the tag team action as we have the Italian Connection and Michael Cage and Dillinger Ludwig starting out this match. And Michael Cage going a pinfall over Giovanni Romano. And Giovanni with a suplex. This match started out of nowhere. All of these men just came out, and we had this matchup between these two tag teams. Right, Fred. Why we have American Podcast Federation for action. Correct, Fred. Here at Studio 1615, and now Dante Moretti in the ring. In control, backflip onto Michael Cage, and now the pinfall. And a 2 count. And lifting up. Oh, and what a reverse suplex. And going for the pinfall. And a kick to the face of Michael Cage. Irish whipping him into the turnbuckle. And a boot to the face of Dante Moretti. And a belly-to-belly to Dante Moretti. And Dillinger Ludwig, half of the Baron Straight, with a boot to the face of Dante Moretti. Getting into the match, and it goes for pinfall. And a kick out. I agree with you, Fred. For the Russian Stunner. Goes for the pinfall. And a kick out at 2. And going to the assault of Dante Moretti. Kicks to the back. And a gut shot to Dillinger Ludwig. Lifting up. Knee to the back of Ludwig. Giovanni tagging in. I agree with that clothesline. It was not a pretty clothesline. And Dilgus Ludwig lifting up the knee and throwing back the head of Giovanni Romano. Why would he go down there, Fred? And lifting him up. Oh, and a suplex. And going for the pinfall. And a kick out at 2. Correct. Indeed, Fred. And yes, that's. I would agree with that call. And tagging in Michael Cage. Irish whipping him over the top rope. Also knocking over Dilgus Ludwig. And Dilgus Ludwig trying to hit Giovanni Romano. And Giovanni Romano throwing him into the barricade. And Michael Cage throwing him back into Giovanni Romano, back in the ring. An elbow to the throat of Giovanni Romano. And Michael Cage, what does he look to speed? Oh! The deep thought from Michael Cage to Giovanni Romano. And a kick out at 2. And tagging in Dilgus Ludwig. Dilgus Ludwig, Giovanni staring each other down, but Giovanni, with a knee to the face. And tagging in now Dante Moretti. And Dante Moretti in control of Dilgus Ludwig on the ropes. Irish whipping him. Spinebuster to Dilgus Ludwig. How did you put that, Fred? That is a good quote. Oh, and a clothesline to Dante Moretti. And a pinfall. And a kick out. Tagging in Michael Cage. And going for the full Nelson on Michael Cage. Can he get to... He got to the ropes, got out, and now Michael Cage setting up for a suplex in the middle of the ring. And goes for the pinfall. And a kick out. Yes, these tag teams have been... Yes, Fred. And a tag back to Dilgus Ludwig. Yes, the tag team of Kenny Johnson and Wyatt Black feuded with Italian Connection in past episodes. And Dilgus Ludwig stomping on Dante Moretti. I'm not sure why Dilgus Ludwig and Michael Cage tagged up to against the Italian Connection. On an Irish whip in a turnbuckle to Dante Moretti. To face these two. That's most likely on their pinfall. And all men in the ring. And Giovanni breaking up the tag. And Michael Cage Irish whipping Giovanni over the top rope. And Dilgus Ludwig throwing over. Dilgus Ludwig just rolling Giovanni Romano in the ring. And now crossface to Dante Moretti. And just throw his head down in the ring. Irish whip him in the turnbuckle. And a boot to the face of Dilgus Ludwig. And a slam. Dante Moretti tagging in Giovanni Romano. And a suplex to Giovanni Romano. Going back to his corner, tagging in Michael Cage. I'm not sure if I would call him that, but if you think we need to call him that. Michael Cage Irish whipping him into the turnbuckle. And the other turnbuckle. And a clothesline to Giovanni Romano. And powering out Giovanni Romano going over. And Michael Cage stopping him from tagging in Dante Moretti and taking him over to his corner. Showing how they do tag team. Is that what you would call that, Fred? I would call that painful. And forearms to the face of Giovanni Romano. And the ref is out. After Michael Cage. And a snake eyes to Giovanni Romano. And the ref is back up. And a pinfall attempt to Giovanni Romano. And Giovanni Romano kicks out. Correct, Fred. Get the other man. Oh, and Michael Cage pinfall to Giovanni Romano and a kick out, and throwing Giovanni head to the mat. Sizing up Giovanni Romano. Oh, going for his stunner, but it looks like Giovanni going for his electric chair slam. Goes for the pinfall. Kick out. Forearms to the head of Dilges Ludwig. Dante Moretti tagged in. A reverse kick to the throat of Dilges Ludwig. Pinfall. Oh, Michael Cage breaks up the pinfall. And forearm. Lifting up Dilges Ludwig. Suplex. And correct, Fred. Italian Connection have made a great tag team here. The American Podcast Federation. And throwing over Dante Moretti over his shoulders. Going over to Michael Cage and tagging him in. Irish whipping Dante Moretti. And a spine buster to Dante Moretti. Going for the pinfall. And Giovanni breaks up the count. And kicking to the back of Dante Moretti. Oh, the forearm into the ring post. I can agree with you, Fred, on that. And Dante Moretti popping up. Spin kick. Going for the pinfall. And a kick out. Owen going, trying to stomp on Michael Cage, but getting out of the way. And Giovanni attempting his electric chair, but Michael Cage scouted that out. Forearm or punches to the head of, and a deep thought to Giovanni Romano. And Dilges Ludwig and Michael Cage with the victory over the Italian Connection. These two are proving to be a great tag team here in American Podcast Federation. There, Fred. We're about to have Kevin Journey and Brian Courageous out here, but Ryan Baines coming out here, just setting up around the ring to watch this action from American Podcast Federation. Kevin Journey making his way down the ring now. How dare you say that about our first ever prestigious champion there, Fred. And now Brian Courageous now making his way down the ring. Ref signals for the bell and a tie-up between Kevin Journey and Brian Courageous. And Brian Courageous in control with an Indian forearm. And a suplex to Kevin Journey. No, this is part of Kevin Journey's strategy. Oh, there we go. Now Kevin Journey with the suplex of his own. And now the headlock to Courageous. The forearm. Kevin Journey just needed to have his foot in there, Fred. You should know this about our former prestigious champion. And they're lifting him up, tossing Courageous, and Courageous going to the corner, but Journey coming back and trying to suplex, and Courageous with a suplex of his own, reversing Kevin Journey's suplex, and a forearm to Kevin Journey, and gut shots to Kevin Journey from Courageous. Stopping, and Kevin Journey reverses it with the spinning kick to Courageous, and a kick to the knee, and a jawbreaker to Courageous. That is correct, Fred. Fred was on a point with that submission, but Courageous getting out of the way, and a kick to Journey. And lifting up Journey. Oh, what a suplex to Courageous. And stomping the midsection of Courageous. And you have to wonder if Kevin Journey, I don't know what he's doing out here either. You should ask him. I'm calling this match. And a suplex to Courageous. Running off the ropes. Oh no, diving elbow to Courageous. Oh, an eye rake to Journey. And the leg and a pinfall. And Journey kicking out. And a kick to the back of Kevin Journey. Oh, Kevin Journey with a knee to the head of Journey, or Courageous, going for the pinfall. And a kick out. And a knee to the back of the head of Courageous. Oh, what a Irish whip into the turnbuckle to Courageous. And Ryan Baines standing up, talking to Kevin Journey. Kevin Journey getting out of the ring to confront Ryan Baines. What is this all about? And Courageous now attacking Journey on the outside of the ring. Ryan Baines clapping. And Kevin Journey, Courageous now stomping on the knee. And Journey reverses it. And Ryan Baines finally out of going back to the back. And Journey forearm punch to Courageous. And a kick to Kevin Journey. Stomps to the midsection of Kevin Journey. Courageous back in the ring, and the ref is Kevin Journey breaking up the ref's count. Was that all Ryan Baines' goal was? To distract Kevin Journey? And Kevin Journey on the Courageous' shoulders, and Courageous dropping him. And Kevin Journey getting up slowly. And Courageous just watching and attacking the back of Journey. Oh, and an alley-oop slam to Courageous. Pinfall. And a kick out. Correct on that. Fred, what a move by Journey. Irish whipping him into the turnbuckle. Puts him on the top turnbuckle. Kevin Journey climbing the rope. Hurricanrana from the top rope. Goes for the pinfall. Courageous kicks out after the Hurricanrana from the top rope. I don't know why he kicked out. Kevin Journey wants to get this done in the ring. Another elbow pop up from Kevin Journey. And the pinfall attempt from... And Journey kicks out at 2. An Alabama slam to Kevin Journey. And Courageous now in control with another pinfall. And a kick out at 2. I don't know where he got the second win from there, Fred. And a reverse DDT to Kevin Journey. A snapmare to Kevin Journey. And a neck hold. And Kevin Journey powering out of the neck hold. And elbows to the midsection. To the ribs of Courageous. Irish whipping Courageous in the turnbuckle. And kidney shots. Pushing him back into the ring for an alley-oop suplex. And a kick out at 2 after the pinfall attempt. Both men giving it all. Kevin Journey indeed wants it. Oh, and a kick to the face from Courageous. Elbows to the back of Kevin Journey's head and lifting him up. And Courageous wanting to prove that he wants to be our next prestigious champion, as he is taking it to our first ever prestigious champion with a pinfall. And a kick out at 2. Indeed, Fred. I'm not sure what that has to do with this matchup right now, but our fans from American Podcast Federation may enjoy that. And going for the Island Crab. And Kevin Journey gets the bottom rope. Breaks up the Island Crab from Courageous. And Courageous going for the pinfall. And a kick out at 2. Midsection kicks from Courageous, going for a DDT attempt for Kevin Journey, powering out. Drop kick to Courageous, going for the pinfall. And a kick out at 2. Kevin Journey on his feet, stomping the back of Courageous, on the shoulders of Courageous, and Courageous on the second rope. And a splash from the second rope to Kevin Journey. Another Alabama Slam. And going for the pinfall. And a kick out at 2. Courageous must be thinking. Correct, Fred. Oh, and a belly to belly to Journey. And kicking the hamstring of Kevin Journey. And a snapmare, a vicious snapmare from Journey into the bow and arrow. Courageous escapes out of it. And a clothesline. The Three Amigo clothesline to Courageous. Going for the pinfall. 2 count after the Three Amigo clothesline. Fireman's carry to Journey. Reverse DDT to Kevin Journey. Alabama Slam. Going for the pinfall. Journey kicks out at 2. He does look in shock there, Fred. Irish whip into the turnbuckle that he missed. And now he contacts that kick. I don't know what he was trying to do there, Fred. Courageous with a power bomb to Journey. Island Crab to Journey. Finally makes it to the bottom rope. Goes for the pinfall. That is good logic there. Courageous couldn't get the submission, so he goes for the pinfall right away to try to put Journey. And a suplex to Courageous. Lifting up. Oh, and connects with the uglier. Oh, but a knee to the head of Kevin Journey as he was trying to pick him up. Oh, and a knee to the throat of Kevin Journey. Oh, what a main event we have here in episode 19 from American Podcast Federation. What a great episode for Fred's first episode to be in. Oh, and he gets to witness the push-ups on the back of Courageous from Journey. Irish whipping him into the turnbuckle. I am having fun here too, Fred. Kevin Journey putting Courageous on the top on the rope. Going for another Hurricane Rana from the top rope. Goes for the pinfall. Kick out at 2. And a takedown to Journey. Double leg drop to the midsection. Knee to the face. Pinfall attempt. And a kick out at 2. Irish whips Kevin Journey in the ring post. A superplex from the top rope to Journey. Is that enough to put him away? And then putting a knee to the back of to Journey. Courageous does not think so. And Journey pushing Courageous out of the way. Getting his Three Amigo clothesline in. Going for the pinfall. Barely kicks out Courageous. What does our first ever prestigious champion have to do to put Courageous away? Oh! I would agree with that too, Fred. That move. Oh, it goes for the pinfall. I don't know how he kicked out of that there, Fred, either. Journey kicking in the back of Courageous after a horrendous move. A Pele kick to Courageous. Sweep kick to Courageous. Goes for the pinfall. And a kick out at 2. I'm not sure what you're talking about there. His feet were not on the ropes at all there, Fred. Stop tarnishing Kevin Journey's name. And Journey kicks out at 2. Those accusations of him on Journey's feet on the middle rope are wrong now, Fred. They were not. You need to get your eyes checked, Fred. And Journey now in control of this match. Courageous on the shoulders of Kevin Journey, and what a slam on the neck of Courageous in the pinfall. And a kick out at 2. Both men exhaust. Oh, and a forearm to Courageous. Journey playing possum, rolling him over. Elbow to the chest, popping up. Journey is not fatigued. Suplex, pop up, goes for the pinfall. Kick out at 2. I would agree with, he's out of moves. And Courageous now with a reversal to Kevin Journey. Kevin Journey Irish whipping Courageous in the turnbuckle. And a boot to the face of Kevin Journey. That is a good call on that slam, Fred. And a pinfall. And a kick out at 2. Irish whip. Courageous in the turnbuckle again. Oh, an elbow to Journey. Face plant to Kevin Journey. Kevin Journey crawling to the ropes. And another face plant to Kevin Journey as he's trying to get up. Knee shot. Alabama slam to Kevin Journey. Goes for the pinfall. And a kick out at 2. Kick to the midsection DDT. To Journey and his island crab. Kevin Journey crawling to the ropes. Makes it to the ropes. Back to the pinfall. Kick out at 2. Courageous throwing a tantrum that he cannot put away. Our first ever prestigious champion from American Podcast Federation. And Courageous lifting up Journey. And a DDT to Journey. Showing the APF executives he should be next in line for the prestigious champion. Oh, and a knee to the head of Journey. You agree with the APF executives? And a headlock. Journey powering out of the headlock. Forearms. And a clothesline to Journey. Goes for the pinfall. Kick out at 2. Irish whips Kevin Journey in the ring post. Reverse DDT to Kevin Journey. Uppercut to Courageous. Irish whipping him into the ring turnbuckles. Putting him on the top turnbuckle. And Courageous climbing the top. Going for a superplex from the top rope. Courageous laid out right now. And a snapmare. On a kick to Journey, or Courageous on a face plant to Courageous. Going for the pinfall. And Kevin Journey beats Courageous in episode 19 of American Podcast Federation. My name is Ted the Ranger Irvin, along here with the temporary Fred the Destroyer, which I'm getting told now he is too good for American Podcast Federation, so I have to fire Fred the Destroyer. He will not be here for next episode of American Podcast Federation, but I will be the voice of American Podcast Federation.